Friends and family, welcome. Marnie and Courtney, thank you for your loving presence here today to witness and celebrate their ceremony of marriage. We're gathered in this beautiful place to honor their love of nature. They also share many values, including the importance of friends and family. They'd like to especially acknowledge Marnie's dad, Brian, who has passed from this earthly plane, but is most certainly with us in spirit today. While marriage is a coming together of two lives and a celebration of the love of two people, it is much more. The love that Marnie and Courtney feel for one another is the flowering of a seed their mothers planted in their hearts years ago. As they embrace one another in their love, so do they embrace the families which have been brought together on this happy occasion. As a sign of their love for their families, Marnie and Courtney would like to offer the symbol of eternal love, these corsages, to their mothers, Karen and Janice. Karen and Janice, would you please stand? Marcelo and Brianne would like to present the corsages to you.
What are you doing all the way over here?
Give that to Goggy, Brian.
Give that to Janice.
Thank you, sweetie.
We got it.
Good job,
Marnie and Courtney want you to know that your efforts were not in vain and that your love is very much appreciated. They thank you for everything you've instilled in them. These corsages are a promise that no matter how far apart you may be, that you are not forgotten and that you are always in their hearts. And now Justin would like to say some special words.
If I may. I would like to start out by reading a short piece written by Rumi, who was a poet and Sufi mystic from the 13th century. This is a gathering of lovers. In this gathering, there is no high, no low, no smart, no ignorant, no special assembly, no grand discourse, no proper schooling required. There is no master and no disciple. This gathering is more like a drunken party.
Yeah.
Full of tricksters, fools, mad men and mad women. This is a gathering of lovers. I, for one, am honored to participate in this gathering of lovers. For it is a special gift to witness the unfolding of such a significant moment in the lives of others so loved and admired. Here at this marriage, we celebrate not only the strength of their love, but additionally the sum of all the other moments that constitute the course of their lives, their relationship, and the growth of their love. Not the least of these moments being the birth of precious Bree. It is one of the great ironies of life that many of the most important moments of our lives go by without our reckoning, and that their significance only becomes revealed with proper reflection and the passage of time. Let me briefly describe for you one such moment.
Oh, that was so funny.
We don't know
In
yet.
the summer of 2006, Courtney ventured to come along with me to a typical humble house party. One of the hostesses of the party was a girl who I had my eye on, and as such, I was in need of a trusted wingman. Fortunately, the promise of free beer and some crazy girls, it was a white trash party after all, was enough to ensure Courtney's company. Somewhere, as the night progressed, amidst the many games of horseshoes and the frequent trips to the keg, I realized Courtney had gone MIA. I eventually found him seated next to a cute blonde. Each conversed with a spark of interest in their eyes. And of course, that girl with Marnie. I find it wondrous that such a humble chance encounter could promise such significance. Serendipity is defined as a good thing found by accident, but I would like to think that it has another, richer definition, embodied by what we have all come here to witness. This marriage is serendipitous indeed. It is the awesome realization of a bygone moment where, without rhyme or reason, lovers gathered. And if this moment is a sum of all the other moments leading here, then this too is a drunken party, full of tricksters, fools, madmen, and madwomen. This is truly a gathering of lovers. Yes, we are mad, for it is certainly a mad world and some mad times that we live in. And yet, Courtney, Marnie, your union here is one of the most sane things I know. Bless you both as you continue this mad and beautiful journey.
Here, here.
Marnie and Courtney, please join hands for your vows. Marnie, do you choose Courtney in the presence of this community to be your husband from this time forward? To love him, to be a comfort and safe haven in his life, to hold him close and listen deeply when he is sad or angry, to learn compassion with him, to uphold him with your strength, to love his spirit and soul as he ages, to weigh the effects of the words you speak and the things you do, and to never take him for granted, but to always give thanks for his presence in your lives as they unfold. Do you promise to be faithful, to always express your emotional truth, and embrace him as a teacher and student, as you both do what life calls you to do, individually and together? Courtney, do you choose Marnie in the presence of this community to be your wife from this time forward, to love her, to be a comfort and safe haven in her life, to hold her close and listen deeply when she is sad or angry, to learn compassion with her, to uphold her with your strength, to love her spirit and soul as she ages, to weigh the effects of the words you speak and the things you do, and to never take her for granted, but always to give thanks for her presence as your lives unfold together? Do you promise to be faithful, to always express your emotional truth and embrace her as teacher and student, as you both do what life calls you to do, individually and together?
I do.
For thousands of years, couples have exchanged rings as tokens of their vows. These simple metal bands are not of great value in and of themselves, but are made precious by your wearing them. Your rings say that even in your uniqueness, you have chosen to be bound together.
Best trade-off ever.
Marnie, I know that me and you, neither one of us is perfect, but together we're a perfect couple. And that I could never have found a better mommy for our daughter. And I look forward to spending many, many years with you.
And now Sean would like to recite a special poem that he composed for Marnie and Courtney.
Going through life, it can often be hard to find the PB to our J, the Jean-Luc to our Picard. But Marnie felt her heart go adrift as a feather the day she heard a nerdy voice talking about plate tectonics or whatever. Turning her head toward the geoangelic chorus, she saw a man so dreamy he could make a slab of granite porous. Courtney has since made her fly like a kite, an artist's last brushstroke that makes the painting look just right. They have stood by one another in this crazy old world, adding to their lives the most perfect baby world. Both sides of their family threw up a cheer when Courtney said to Marnie, "Will you marry me?" And she said, "Of course, my dear." With strength of their family, they'll have nothing to dread, till Brienne has to mediate when the Giants play the Reds. But we all know that life gets tough at times, and everyone needs support in the hills that we climb. Marnie and Courtney will always have a hand to help pull them up when they need to stand. After a long day, it's always a gift to have someone with whom we can just sit, to watch the beautiful colors of the setting sun. And Marnie and Courtney, well, they both found a good one. Thank you.
Marnie and Courtney, you have declared in front of all of us your intention to live together in marriage. You have made special promises to each other, symbolized by joining hands, exchanging rings, and sharing vows. By the authority vested in me, I now pronounce you husband and wife.
Sweet!